Oh my gosh, hi. Um, Back at it again with a second video confessional for the round. Woo woo. Um, I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this. But we're gonna like go with it and see what happens. Um, so yeah, I almost went home last round. I was like, oh, why does nobody like me? I know I know it's because I don't talk enough because I'm not like in the right headspace to be chatting with everybody, but that's neither here nor there. Um, Majority rules, and I'm like, oh yeah, like we stand majority rules, woo woo. Like I am the type of person that has never like gotten a bad response during majority rules. I don't think I like have ever, but like obviously I knew that this time was gonna be different. I was like the easy vote, the like person that people were fine with just like throwing under the bus and being on with their day. Um, yeah, so like I put myself for most annoying. I put myself for like most likely to be the next boot. And I was like, oh yeah, like this will be so funny. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Yay. Woo. Ha ha, funny joke. I'm gonna get like one or two of these and I can make a joke about it. And then it was like, um, I got most annoying. I got most likely to go home next. Um, I got hardest to talk to, which is funny because at least I'm here unlike Gwen and Sage. Um, what else did I get? I got most likely to be hated by the researchers. Um, let's. I know I posted something last night about this. Um, Biggest goats, which is funny because I got the most likely to go home next. So like, choose a lane, my friends. And then the best one was most shouldn't have been cast in the test run in the first place. And I was like, oh, like that one hits home. Like I already talked about this in my confessional, but like, oh, I didn't like that. That one made me upset. The other ones I'm fine with. Like I'll accept being all the other ones, but like that one just like really got to me and I was annoyed for the rest of the day. I was sort of expecting like some sort of move to end up coming into play here. And by that I mean like Quincy, Nathaniel, Maddie, Danny, like all being like, oh, like let's make a move. And like I was right. Like Danny messaged me right after and she was like, I'm gonna make a move. And I was like super passive aggressive because I was still really annoyed. And I was also playing my Pokemon PTU tabletop. So like I was like really distracted and like I wasn't really having any of it. So I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Like I feel really jaded at everybody. Like I don't want to be anybody's friend right now. But like in order to stay in the game and like I do want to stay in the game, like I need to like get my shit together and just like do whatever I need to do to survive and let the aftermath fall where it may. Um, so people were very well, first of all, I didn't read the end of the challenge because I was just like so upset and I knew that I wasn't winning anyways. I didn't know until like an hour ago that two people were going home. I didn't know that. I mean, like, it makes sense because Brooks went, so like they still needed you guys still needed the double boot, but like it just like didn't cross my mind that that was like what was gonna happen. And I was like, oh, um, that's an even more interesting thing because that further complicates this round. Because I thought it would just be like, oh, like I just have to pretend long enough and, make sure that I'm the easy, everybody thinks I'm the easy thing and I'm the one that's flipping, or I'm the one that's like going home, blah, blah, blah. But no, like two people are going home. So once again, like my attitude and how I play the game is going to directly affect like not only if I go home or not, but if somebody else goes home that I'm currently working with. Most notably, probably Quincy because we were both going home last round anyways. But that's neither here nor there. Um, so I'm just like trying to make sure Kit and Petra feel as comfortable as possible making this move and flipping because there is concern that Orion does have an idol. Um, Personally, I would love to blindside Orion's ass this round. Like, love him to death, love him dearly, but at this point, like, I don't see our relationship coming back from, you know, how I expressed how I felt to him. So, um, I would love to vote him out. But if he has an idol, we need to account for that and maybe vote out Sage and maybe vote out Gwen. Those are basically the three names that we're rotating through. Race obviously immune, and then Zola. Um, Nobody wants to vote Zola out, and like that's fine. She's a dark horse. So yeah, that seems to be the game plan right now. If Orion does have an idol and he does play it, I can't imagine they're going to idol me out. Like unless they get like a really bad vibe near the end of the round and like I'm just getting voted out by circumstance. But even then, I mean, I think if they believe that, the other side is organizing, um, I think I could convince enough people to keep me maybe. I mean, no, no, I couldn't. Me over Quincy, no. Probably not me over Quincy. I mean, like, they wouldn't want to ostracize Nathaniel at that point. So they probably would vote me out. So we do need to like get this correct. But if an idol is planning to be played, I'm probably safe this round regardless. Um, but yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Yesterday was very like upsetting. Oh, like my confessional was my live was like accurate. Like I was like not happy about it whatsoever, and I made that very known. But at the end of the day, like I acknowledge like this is a game, and like obviously like you have to pick somebody if you want to win the challenge. So like the cards fell where they fell, and I just need to suck it up and like keep playing the game, and by the end of the game, I hope I prove every single one of those attributes wrong. So that's all I've got. Um, See y'all later. Bye bye.